You're watching Channel 4 News, working for you.
Medical advancements make daily headlines, but many in the medical profession consider most of them small steps, important but not revolutionary. This story is different. This has the potential to change the face of medicine, and that's not a statement we make lightly. Tonight in Healthcast, I begin a three-part series on some fascinating research going on at Vanderbilt that some medical experts say could be the biggest advancement since antibiotics.
I want you to walk forward. Okay, that's good. Now, hurt and weakness too?
Yeah. This pain is stronger than narcotics. 3 weeks ago, Tom Fleming ruptured some discs in his back. He sometimes bites a rag to keep from screaming. Nothing helps.
Can you do it on your own?
Yeah.
The relief Fleming seeks here at Vanderbilt won't come from surgery or drugs. Rather, he's hoping these little discs, a newly invented form of magnet, will do what no other treatment has: stop the pain.
Oh, my leg is hurting right now.
All right, well,
Right out there.
5 minutes after the Magna blocks are taped on his back, Fleming tries again to walk.
It doesn't hurt. Absolutely doesn't hurt.
Okay.
I mean, it was killing me. I can tell my leg's sore from not having walked on it, but it doesn't hurt. The pain is not there.
A miracle? Fleming might think so, but the Vanderbilt researcher who invented Magna block therapy says it's science.
We tried to focus solidly on the science of this technology and allow the science to lead us into medical reality.
We are using the scientific method to develop magnetic therapies and to optimize devices for the treatment of different conditions.
10 years of meticulous research, both in the lab and with thousands of patients, is behind the results Tom Fleming enjoys right now. Here's how the doctors think it works. First, pain is felt when electrically charged molecules travel up nerve fibers to the brain. Magna block's unique electromagnetic field stops their movement. Therefore, the brain is never told anything hurts.
It's a way of using magnetic fields to block the generation of pain, the transmission of pain.
Dr. Holcomb says Magna blocks and standard magnets are even more different than apples and oranges. This refrigerator magnet sends out an even, steady force you can see when iron filings are sprinkled on it. Do the same thing with a Magna block, and the unusual pattern shows why Magna blocks are different. Grateful patients, like Tom Fleming, don't necessarily understand the science behind their relief. He's just overjoyed that constant, debilitating pain won't ruin the rest of his life.
If I can come out of the pain that I'm in, surely that there's hope for others.
Well, you may have seen ads for magnetic pain relief on the internet or in magazines and newspapers. Those are completely different. They have nothing to do with the Vanderbilt research project. A breakthrough medical treatment for pain has been announced by researchers at Vanderbilt. They've been working for 10 years perfecting the science before releasing the information. It's called Magna block, and it uses a unique type of magnetic field to stop pain. If that's all it did, millions of people would benefit. But Magna block goes even further. Tonight, I'll continue my special Healthcast series on Magna block by exploring its potential uses. Extreme foot pain was slowly eroding the quality of life for Doris Lynn. Every treatment failed. Then she heard about Dr. Robert Holcomb and his Magna block therapy. The pain she had endured for a year vanished.
A fantastic thing that the pain can be gone. And you can go on about your normal activities and do things that you were afraid you'd never be able to do again. And you didn't have surgery and no medicine. It's just fantastic.
Just peel the back off.
Chronic pain affects about half of us at one time or another. Just like with Doris, medical care often doesn't help. Dr. Holcomb and his team at Vanderbilt have 10 years of research behind their claim that Magna block therapy does work.
Currently, patients are being treated here in the U.S. We've treated patients in Europe. We have studies going in Japan.
Stopping pain in his pediatric patients is what motivated Dr. Holcomb to invent Magna block. But he soon realized a lot of other problems could be treated this way, too. Here's why. Magna block works by affecting molecular movement in and out of nerve cells. But this movement is used by the body for a lot more than just pain signals. It is the basis of communication for the entire central nervous system. Control that, and it's possible to affect a long list of things. Epilepsy. Magna Bloc has proven far more effective than drugs in stopping seizures in mice. Stroke. Magna Bloc prevents cell death following a stroke. Cell death is what causes the long-term damage. Accidents. Cell death is also why traumatic injury has such devastating consequences. Magna Bloc in ambulances might slow that process tenfold. And anesthesia. Magna Bloc can dramatically lower the amount of drugs needed during surgery, sometimes replacing anesthesia altogether.
There's the potential for helping a lot of people, and that's really what keeps the effort going. I think it must be brought to medicine. Because
right now, Magna Bloc is available only for pain relief, but research continues. And someday, Dr. Holcomb hopes its full potential will help rid the world of a lot of suffering. Every day, $1 billion is spent on health care. That is billion with a B. An entire industry has developed to get those huge costs under control. Now, a huge breakthrough treatment from Vanderbilt holds hope for dramatically reducing costs for treating chronic pain and possibly other conditions. Tonight in my Healthcast, I continue a special series on Magna Bloc, a new magnetic therapy that could be the biggest thing since antibiotics. Going to school isn't a drag anymore for Adam Sprague. He's grateful to be here. He missed an entire semester, stuck in bed with horrible pain. The county paid a teacher to visit Adam.
These are all the CAT scan, ultrasounds.
His family paid too, lots. Almost 30 different doctors in just 3 months. Typical of chronic pain, Adam was hard to diagnose. Was it kidney stones? Several expensive tests to find out it wasn't. His appendix. Hard to tell, but they took it out just in case. Wrong again. Emergency room visits, hospital stays, shots, tests, more doctors, more tests, more money, and none of it helped.
I just wanted my life back to normal. Just go back to school, play ball here and there.
We ended up having to file a Chapter 7. We had huge medical bills.
Bankrupt. As if the physical and emotional pain weren't enough, the overwhelming financial burden changed their lives forever.
We can't afford to be spending the kind of money that we're spending to take care of people, and especially do it so poorly.
Dr. Brad Worthington is so frustrated treating chronic pain, he's just about given up. First, it's difficult because so few things really help anybody. And second, costs are so astronomical, it's hard getting approval through managed care.
The total cost to one of these invasive implant therapy technologies like an intrathecal pump or a spinal cord stimulator, $30,000 or $40,000. And they sometimes need to be revised, and drug pumps need to be refilled. And, I don't see that as a long-term option for the thousands and thousands and thousands of patients that are out there that have chronic pain.
Worthington thinks Magna Bloc therapy can help put a plug in the bottomless financial drain of treating chronic pain. For one thing, it seems to work better than anything he's seen.
I tell you what, I came in here on crutches, and I believe I can walk out of here without them.
Since pain relief is what patients seek, when something works, they can stop going from doctor to doctor. Magna Bloc worked for Adam. About 15 minutes after they were first taped on, he was ready to run out to the basketball court. The pain, which turned out to be a bulging disc in his back, went away. That allowed his body to heal on its own. And Adam got to go back to his job of being a kid. And we're happy to report that Adam Sprague just accepted a basketball scholarship to college. That will help, especially considering all the expense from his treatment. Now, doctors tell us Magna Bloc is an affordable alternative to many treatments.